I'm exhausted. Eily has this thing where... Hi! She was under my bed, she's grabbed my foot. She has this thing where she scratches the door at all hours of the night. So I got this piece of cardboard and I covered it in tin foil. But it didn't stop her. So then I put sellotape sticky side out on the back. And that's been kind of working, except that it keeps falling off the door. And then she decides to sing us the song of her people until I opened the door. And last night I got really angry and I opened the door with like real vigor. I was like, ah! She ran. I don't know where she went. I just heard her going that way into the attic. And then she was gone. And she didn't do it again until probably about 10 AM. What I'm thinking is I might get a cat flap for the door. And that way she can come in and out as she pleases. I'm getting ready to go away. My cousin texted me and she was like, do you want to go to Clonmel? So I said, sure, why not? Sounds like a plan. So I'm going to go to Clonmel with her and her mother. And we will have a good day, I'm sure. And I'll check in when I come back. I went shopping recently in Pennies. Hashtag Pennies. And I got these. Okay, so I got a jumper. And I said, I have lots of jumpers. I don't need more jumpers for winter, but I'll get this one and that'll be it. So I bought this one. It has a pink sleeve and a blue sleeve. It says 58, it says Beverly Hills. And I like it, it kind of gives off Troop Beverly Hills 90s vibes. It was 14 euros and I thought, that's lovely, that's my jumper for the year. Perfect. And then I bought 3 more jumpers. So the first jumper I got, I actually bought it twice. I bought it in an extra large in Waterford because it's kind of small and I thought maybe, but it was way too big. So then I went back and got it in a large and it's this lemon Looney Tunes. And it says, that's all folks, and it has Bugs and Daffy and Sylvester and Tweety and also Taz. Oh, and Porky Pig. He was kind of covered there. And I really liked it. It was only 11 euros. The biggest problem I have with Pennies is that one with the pink and blue sleeve, the Beverly Hills one, is a medium, 12 to 14. And it's a little bit big. And this lemon Looney Tunes one is a large, and that's 14 to 16. And it's smaller. Pennies just beggars belief. And the third jumper I got is also a medium, but it's actually too big for me. Again, it is a 12 to 14, and this one I don't see the price on it, but I think it was maybe 14 euro as well. And I really like it. It's white and it says Michigan on it, and it says 90 because I was born in 1990. I love it. And then it says Academic Decathlon Club, and I really like it. So I might see if they have that in a size small and if it fits me and exchange it. Oh my god, I just realized I got a jumper that says 58 and my mother was born in 1958. I got a jumper that says 90 and I was born in 1990. That's so weird. Oh, I must tell her. She'll be like, so I decided to just give my hair a quick little straighten, and now I'm about to leave. I'm just wearing my RuPaul t-shirt, pair of jeans, and then this hoodie. Oh my goodness, I never showed this hoodie. This hoodie is from Pennies. And when I got it, it was white, and then I tie-dyed it when my niece and nephew were visiting in the summer. We decided to tie-dye a load of things. So I tie-dyed these, a pair of runners and a t-shirt, and then they had a load of t-shirts and some baby girls for their little sister. It was so cool. I'm home. It's 7:30. I had my dinner. I had stew. It was really, really nice. Yes. Delicioso. Things I got today, I didn't buy much. I only bought 2 things. The first thing I bought was this cat flap. I know it has a dog on the front, but it's a cat flap. Okay, it's a pet door is actually what it says on the packaging. So this was 15 euro in Argos. They have them in Pet Mania for 12.99. I figured for the sake of 2 euro, there's no Pet Mania in Clonmel. And I just took it out of the box to have a look. So this is it. It comes with all the parts. And I'm thinking it's a solution to somebody scratching at the door at 6 AM. I also went to TK Maxx, and in TK Maxx I bought a set of headphones. They look like this. These were 25 euro, so I just said I'd give them a go, see what they're like. If they're good, I'll keep them. If not, I can always return them. I just opened the bag that the cat flap came in, and it came with a warranty card for Australia and New Zealand. What good is it to me? I can't use it. That was my New Zealand. I know. It was like, do it in New Zealand with me. Okay, the European warranty is inside the booklet that came with it, but the Australian and New Zealand warranty is also there. I have no idea why it's on a separate piece of paper. That's insane. What I do like is this piece of paper came with it, and if you look, it's got dashed lines. So the outer one on the outer side is for the large flap, the medium then is the middle, and then the small one, which is the one I got, is the innermost one. So you can put that up and measure it, and it tells you where to put the screws for the flap itself. This is the flap itself. This is, well, one half of the flap itself. You can actually buy a replacement flap part as well, which is absolutely brilliant because Ruby broke the one in the shed before, and we just replaced the entire flap, but now, like, as in the actual entire unit, but you can actually just buy this piece, that actually, the actual plastic, clear plastic piece, which is what's broken. I didn't know you could just buy that part. That's gonna save us so much money and waste. These are the headphones. They feel like a pair of headphones that were €25, to be honest. I like the ear covers. They're nice and big. I hate the small circular ones. I'm interested to see how they sound. They also just fold up for easy storage. Like, I know they're not going to be the best quality in the world. They're not noise cancelling or anything like that. For €25, I'm not expecting the best quality in the world. But they are just really for listening to podcasts and stuff while I work. I'm currently just waiting for Dad to come back up after his lunch because we're installing the cat flap. So we have it half done, but it keeps getting jammed right at the top. And I'm trying to teach Eily to use it, and she just can't figure it out. Like, she gets it open. Oh! Yay! You did it! So you see, it keeps staying open, so we're just trimming away at the door to try and get it to flap back down again. You did it, Eily! Treat! Come here. Treat. Sit. Give me the paw. Now. Good girl. Oh, she's the best. The cat flap is installed. So this is the landing side. And it looks really good. Took a lot of cutting away at the door, but we eventually got there. Dad just filled in this side and up here with some silicone, and that'll hopefully prevent like any drafts coming through. It is soft, it's still a little wet, so when that's dried he said he might just put on another bit on it just to make sure that it's really secure, and then he siliconed all the way around it. As for the inside, it's a little bit more, shall we say, rustic. So here is still a bit wet, so we have to wait for that to dry fully, but he said he'll probably put another layer of silicone on this. I have been trying to get Eily to use it, so there's a bit of cat hair on it, just see, it's still a bit wet. This side is where the divot is in the door, so it kind of goes in a bit, but he filled it in. So what he did is, the piece of the door that he cut out, Dad cut that up then into strips and fitted them in here and then stuck them in with silicone. And the whole way, except for the top bit, never mind the top bit. So it's hollow, like the door is hollow with these cardboard pieces. I never knew that. And then he did this bit. So yeah. These bolts also can be cut off eventually, because when you want to close it or whatever, you just put this down over it like that. There is another surprise. I've got a vanity unit and wash hand basin. Yay, let's go. Oh wait, never mind. So they're just in place. Need to get my brother to plumb the tap and the waste. And then the vanity unit, I think he needs to bolt it to the wall and like silicone in the actual wash hand basin. That would be the vanity unit, and the mirror then will go up above it. And then I was thinking, because there will be a gap here, so I might get some of those peel and stick tiles just to finish this off. And then I might get one of those things, like a little unit that you can push in at the side if there's anything that I can't fit in here. There is such a strong smell of burning timber, because Dad had to cut away obviously the door to get the actual cat flap on, and then he had to cut away part of the skirting board to fit the vanity unit in place, and so my room just smells like timber. Just sawdust really, I suppose, is that smell. Eily is still afraid of the flap, which I won't mind, it's new. So she's under my bed, but there's a bowl of milk out in the hall, and I've pushed her through the door and I've pushed her back through the door, but she still refuses to go out to it. Also in the hall, we don't have any blind on the window in the hall, in the landing, or any of the other windows, but like the landing one obviously is the one that's straight across, and that's a clear flap. So what I was thinking of doing is the contact paper that I used to cover my desk, I was thinking of cutting off a piece of that and sticking it onto the flap. So once Eily is more used to it, she can use it, but the light won't be able to come in. It seems like a good idea to me. While I was working, I was trying to think, how am I going to keep the light out of the room? I know I said I have that marble effect sticky stuff to the contact paper, but like, just for tonight even, what am I going to do? And I said, I'll just stick a bit of paper over it. And when I was looking for paper, I remembered I have black card. So I just cut a piece out about this size and I stuck it on to the cat flap. Let me show you. So there it is, it's stuck onto the cat flap. And as you can see, it's just a bit of black paper. I just got a bit of this double-sided sticky tape, but it wasn't great, so I just got a bit of sellotape and doubled it over and stuck it right in the middle. It'll do for now. The next big thing to do, obviously, for this area is the water, connecting up the water to the wash hand basin, and also connecting the waste, because there's no point connecting water if it has nowhere to go. And then it will be time to put in a radiator. Originally the radiator was going to go on this wall, but obviously I put my chest of drawers and my dressing table there. So then we said we might move it to this wall, but the plug is like directly behind that television. So what I was thinking was, we could move the dressing table out of the way, put the radiator there, and then if I want to in the summer, I can always put the dressing table back there in that spot, because I'm not going to be using the radiator in the summer. I'm only going to be using it in the winter. It's called an idea, and I'm full of them. They're not always good, but they're always in there.